Well, for more than a decade, LASIK has been one of the most studied medical procedures and has been considered a safe and effective vision correction for those who are nearsighted, farsighted, or those with astigmatism. Dr. John Dischler offers you a successful LASIK experience with over 53,000 LASIK procedures performed. He's considered the most experienced all-laser LASIK surgeon in Colorado, and he's joined with patient Slim Rodriguez. He's a radio DJ who had LASIK for about a year ago with Dischler Laser Institute. Nice to see you guys.
Good morning.
And the radio world's a small world, so it's good to see you, my friend Slim.
You too.
So, Dr. Dischler, let's talk about some misconceptions about LASIK that might create a barrier from those at home watching.
Yeah, very interesting. There was a recent study that asked, why is it that some people are holding off on having their vision corrected when it seems like such a great idea? And the number one reason is that they're afraid that they might need a second treatment. And this is an example of where there's a lot of misinformation because a very small percentage, I mean nationally less than 5 to 10% need a second treatment. And in our experience, it's down around 1%. There's also concerns about other things. They're concerned about rare, unheard of side effects, scary stories. That's why it's so important to come in, get a consult, get all the facts, and find out what's really going on. It's true complications can occur, but very, very rare.
Yep. And Slim, what station do you work for?
Jammin' 101.5.
Okay, we had to give a plug there.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And so why did you decide, okay, I've had enough, I need to go get LASIK?
Well, I started wearing glasses when I was 18. I had graduated high school, and so I was a little shallow, maybe. I had never had to wear glasses, and I spent a long time fighting wearing glasses because I don't like contacts. I don't like putting my finger in my eye and so on.
Yeah.
And so it was a process of really getting to the point where I felt comfortable and finding a doctor that made me comfortable. And I was just tired of wearing glasses.
So how soon after you had LASIK was your vision where you could see without wearing any
The
glasses?
very next day, I went home, and that night I relaxed, and the next morning I could see fine. There was a little bit of brightness from computer screens till about, I'd say 11, and I had had surgery done at 3 p.m. the previous day. So it was less than 24 hours before I had fully healed and I could see, and I was driving without glasses, and it was exciting.
Did you have any fears about LASIK?
I had a lot of fears, a lot, because I am against contacts. I cannot put my finger in my eye, and so I was very afraid that you're going to be messing with my eyes and getting in there, and I didn't know if I could keep my eyes open through the process, but it's really the simplest, painless process, and it's so quick. You're in and out of there faster than you can imagine. You actually turn to Dr. Dischler and you go, are we really done?
Yeah,
like, I'm going home.
You picked a good doctor, too. What was the atmosphere like from start to finish?
Literally, from the moment you walk in the door at Dr. Dischler's, it is so warm, it's so embracing, and when you have that fear of contacts or of people in your eyes, they're there to hold your hand through the process. If I had somebody holding my hand every time that I had to put contacts in my eyes, I would have wore contacts. But I had somebody there to hold my hand through the LASIK procedure, and I had a strong grip. But there was really no reason to have any fear. The staff there is just so warm, and they want you to feel comfortable. They don't want you to feel nervous.
Well, you have a really happy patient. That's great.
Right.
Love this man. He gave me eyesight.
and doctor, let's talk about, and that's important, he gave me eyesight without wearing the glasses or the contacts. What should people look for when they're choosing a practice?
Well, the most important thing, and it's not on my script here, but someplace that makes you feel comfortable. I would say that's number one.
Absolutely.
Slim was, we had him on partly because he was so nervous, but yet, we kind of got him through this process. Of course, getting to what we want to talk about, you want someone that's licensed, board certified, of course. A member of the American College of Surgeons is nice, referred by a trusted organization. We're referred by trusted LASIK surgeons. They only refer a couple of doctors in each state. And also procedures performed in a quality environment. I'm very much against these laser centers that pop up next to a 7-Eleven or something like that. We have a certified or ASC licensed facility. It means the state of Colorado, they were just there like last week checking it over, making sure all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed.
That's good.
So we have a very high quality facility like a hospital. Very important to maintain that level of medical care for this kind of procedure, I
Great
think.
customer service. And doesn't the FDA have some recommendations for patients considering?
They do, and I'm always a little, I'm an investigator for the FDA. I'm always a little hesitant to quote them too much, but they do tell people be very wary, especially of advertising, laser centers that offer 20/20 guarantees, things like that. We provide statistics to people to show them, in our experience, starting with their vision, what the likelihood, and most 98, 99% of people come out with 20/20, but watch out for those kind of centers. Talk about the lasers. The FDA regulates the lasers. There's some lasers out there that are 20 years plus old that people are using. Make sure it's good technology. We believe in Zeiss technology. Make sure they're using good lasers, and also compare what you're getting for what you're paying, just like anything else, and look at the risk benefit, and just make sure you feel really comfortable.
Sure.
This is a big decision, and make sure you feel good about who you're seeing and what you're doing.
You can call 303-793-3000 or go to Dishler.com. A great deal. We're going to tell you more about $500 off when you call, but you got to mention Colorado and Company. So we'll get into more details about that in just a moment. So Slim, he said it perfectly. He was so nervous, but there was somebody there holding his hand. What do you tell patients like that when they're nervous about having something put into their eye?
Yeah, a lot of people are nervous about the eyes are sensitive.
Yeah.
We know that, touching the eyes. We tell them, look, we give you medication to make you relaxed. We use numbing drops to make the eyes numb. We have the special contact glass that just barely touches the eye. You can see it there. It's curved to the same shape of the eye. And during the procedure, I tell everybody now, you won't feel any pain. You will not feel any discomfort while I'm doing this, so you can relax. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
They can relax. They have somebody there holding their hand. But if you're at all thinking about this and you're nervous, be frank about it. Come in, talk about it. You sometimes may need a little extra medication. Be upfront with your health history, and let us work with you to help you through this process. It only takes about 5 or 10 minutes to actually have the procedure, but there's a lot of preparation, a lot of testing that goes into getting everything right ahead of time.
And someone has to be qualified to be a laser candidate, right?
Absolutely. They have to be qualified, and not everybody is. And you may find out that you're not qualified. And some people can have additional procedures like PRK instead of LASIK. And some people aren't a candidate at all due to their eyes or their health history. So, find out what your situation is. And as it says, don't be pressured. Get all the information, get a free consultation, and then think about it. Think what's best for you. Explore some other centers if that makes you feel more comfortable. And it's really a great thing for it's wonderful for me because I see people every day like Slim, and it's just nice to see people happy.
It's important. Let's leave it on a great note from one of your customers, Slim, who I think does a wonderful job endorsing you. What would you tell somebody at home watching right now and they're thinking, maybe I will do it?
Don't even hesitate.
Yeah.
Call Dr. Dishler and go through the consultation. See if you can get LASIK surgery, and you will be so happy that you did. It will change your life. It literally will change your day-to-day life and the things that you do and how you go about your business on a day-to-day basis.
Excellent. Well, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it. And we'll hear you when on
this afternoon, 4 p.m.
Okay. Dishler Laser Institute is offering an exclusive Colorado and Company special just for you when you schedule your surgery by December 23rd. You'll save $500 off Dr. John Dishler's lowest guaranteed price for custom all laser LASIK. Now, your consultation is free, and they offer easy 24-month no-interest financing. Some restrictions do apply, including credit approval. Use your Flex and HSA dollars to save even more. Call 303-793-3000 for further details and restrictions to find out more. And be sure to visit Dishler.com. That's Dishler.com for more information on LASIK surgery. And the Dishler Laser Institute paid for this segment.